I'm going to walk you through how to create a click-to-pay link from an AR invoice. First, open the Invoices and Memos form. Click on the reference number of the invoice. On the Click to Pay Info tab, you're going to select your processing center ID. Then click Save on the toolbar. There are about 5 different options of creating a Click to Pay link. The first one would be to click on the Create Payment link on the toolbar. And when you do that, it will communicate out to the Paya Click to Pay merchant portal and return the Paya document ID and the Paya Click to Pay URL. The second option would be to click on Release on the toolbar. And again, it will communicate out to the Paya Click to Pay merchant portal and return the Paya document ID and the Click to Pay URL. The third option would be to click on the More menu, which is the 3 dots. And under Printing and Emailing, you would click on Email. Again, same thing. It will communicate out to the Paya Click to Pay merchant portal and return the Paya document ID and URL. The fourth option would be to open the Release AR Documents form. And from here, you would click on the invoice, then click on Release on the toolbar. This will communicate out again to the Paya Click to Pay merchant portal, and it will, when you click on the reference number and pull up that invoice, under the Click to Pay Info tab, it will fill in the document ID number and the Click to Pay URL. And the final option is the Print Invoices and Memos form. So we're going to go ahead and open up the Print Invoices and Memos form. And at this point in my test instance here, it doesn't look like I have an option here to select or an invoice to select. But what you would do would be you would click on the action of email. So it would look like this when you first get into the Print Invoices and Memos form. You would select Email under Action. Then you would select the invoice in which you want to email. Then click on Process on the toolbar. And once you do that, it's going to communicate out to the Paya Click to Pay merchant portal again and return the Paya document ID and Paya Click to Pay URL within that invoice. So those are the 5 options that you can use to create a Click to Pay link from an AR invoice. I'm going to walk you through how to create a Click to Pay link from a sales order invoice. First, you're going to open the Invoices form. Then you're going to click on the reference number. Then click on the Click to Pay Info tab and select the Processing Center ID, if not already defaulted. The first way would be to go ahead and release the invoice. So click on the Release button at the top. And the Paya Click to Pay merchant portal will return the Paya document ID and the Paya Click to Pay URL. And those 2 fields are within the Click to Pay Info tab. The second way would be to just simply click on Create Payment Link. It's the button at the top here. When you click on that, again, the Paya Click to Pay Merchant Portal will return the Paya Document ID and the Paya Click to Pay URL. The third way would be to click on the three dots or the More menu. And under Printing and Emailing, you're going to go ahead and select Email Invoice. This will insert an activity at the top here. So click on Activities and click on the email that was sent to the customer. And from here, the customer will receive this email and have a Pay Now button. When they click on the Pay Now button, it will redirect them to the Click to Pay payment portal to make their payment. Another way would be to open the Process Invoices and Memos form. And from there, the action that they would select would be Email Invoice. Another option would be to open the Process Invoices and Memos form. And from the action they would field, they would select Release. And then they would select the document or documents that they would like to process and click on Process. The Paya Click to Pay Merchant Portal will return the same two values, the Paya Document ID and the Paya Click to Pay URL. How to create a Click to Pay link from a sales order. You can generate a Click to Pay link to send to a customer for payment from a sales order on the Sales Orders form. Before you proceed, make sure that you have configured the Paya Click to Pay integration as described in Means of Integration with Paya and established and tested the connection to the Click to Pay Merchant Portal. The first step is to open the Sales Orders form. In the Order Type box of the Summary area, select the order type configured for sales orders. In the Order Number box of the Summary area, select the order number of the sales order. On the Click to Pay Info tab from the Processing Center ID section, select the Processing Center configured for Click to Pay. If the balance of the sales order is not greater than 0, a Click to Pay link will not be generated. On the Form toolbar, click Save. Perform one of the following options. Option 1. On the Form toolbar, click Create Payment Link. The Paya Click to Pay Merchant Portal returns the following values, and the system automatically fills in corresponding boxes on the form. Paya Document ID, the identifier that is associated with the sales order document. Paya Click to Pay URL, the URL that is used to access the payment page for this document. Option number 2. From the More menu under Printing and Emailing, click Email Sales Order. The Paya Click to Pay Merchant Portal returns the following values, and the system automatically fills in the corresponding boxes on the form. The Paya Document ID and the Paya Click to Pay URL. Option number 3. Open the Print Email Orders form. From the Action section, select Email Sales Order. From the Order Type section, select the order type configured for the sales order. Select the checkbox of the document and click Process. The Paya Click to Pay Merchant Portal returns the following values, and the system automatically fills in the corresponding boxes on the Click to Pay Info tab of the Sales Order document. the PAYA document ID, the identifier that is associated with the sales order document, and the PAYA Click to Pay URL, the URL that is used to access the payment page for this document. I'm going to walk you through how to create a Click to Pay link from a sales order quote. First, open the sales orders form. Make sure the order type is set to QT, then click on the order reference number. Access the Click to Pay info tab. Select the processing center ID if not already defaulted. Then click on one of the options would be to click on Create Payment Link at the top. The PAYA Click to Pay Merchant Portal will return the PAYA document ID and the Click to Pay URL within the Click to Pay info tab. Another option would be to click on the More menu, and under Printing and Emailing, click on Email Quote. This will add an activity here at the top. Click on that activity bar and access the email that was sent to your customer. Within that email, the customer will receive. It will have or contain a Pay Now button. Your customer will click on the Pay Now button, which will redirect them to the Click to Pay link to make a payment. The third option would be to access the Print Email Orders form. And from here, you would select the action of Email Quote, the order type of QT, and then you would select the reference number or the quote by checking the box and clicking on Process. And again, what that will do it will bring in the PAYA document ID and the PAYA Click to Pay URL from the merchant portal. I'm going to walk you through how to delete a Click to Pay link from an AR invoice. First, you're going to open the Invoices and Memos form. You're going to locate that invoice and click on the reference number. Click on the Click to Pay Info tab, and on the toolbar, select Delete Payment Link. The system automatically removes the PAYA document ID and the PAYA Click to Pay URL from the corresponding boxes on the Click to Pay Info tab. I'm going to walk you through how to delete a Click to Pay link from a sales order. You're going to open the Invoices form. You're going to select the reference number of the invoice. On the form toolbar, you're going to click on Delete Payment Link. The system will automatically remove the PAYA document ID and the PAYA Click to Pay URL from the corresponding boxes on the Click to Pay Info tab. I'm going to walk you through how to delete a Click to Pay link from a sales order. First, open the Sales Orders form. Then click on the order number or reference number of the sales order. Access the Click to Pay Info tab. Then on the Form toolbar, click on Delete Payment Link. The system automatically removes the PAYA document ID and PAYA Click to Pay URL from the corresponding boxes on the Click to Pay Info tab. I'm going to walk you through how to delete a Click to Pay link from a sales order quote. Open the sales orders form. Make sure the order type is set to QT or quote. Select the order number or reference number of the quote. Access the Click to Pay Info tab. Then click on Delete Payment Link at the very top toolbar. The system automatically removes the PAYA document ID and the PAYA Click to Pay URL from the corresponding boxes on the Click to Pay Info tab.